you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and our home team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Here we go, son. 36, line 36. Red 80. Check 26, check 26. Check, no 80. Check hot route.
On first down, Reed. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw.
Focus, defense, focus.
General West.
Flare.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop.
Get him. Jam him.
6-6, pull it high.
2nd and 13. Being chased out left. And this is Shepard on the catch.
Ready.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Topper.
57's Mike 57.
Ready.
On third down, Eason. It's caught, Shepard. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Reed. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
We're going to start.
Fight 51, Mike 51. Watch the run. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Watch it.
On 3rd down, Evans. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will take over at their own 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Check 37. Check 37. Check. Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Reed. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
180. Set.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, let's go. Ready.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. It's a foot race past the 20. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. On 2nd down, it's Reed, and he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd.
Hey, high 7. Lady, Mike 51.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Under crunch. Check, lady. Check 3. Check. Lucky. Red 80. Tighten up.
On first down, Reed. Room here to run. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Check. 25. Check 25.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jerron Harmon makes the tackle. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Tight dog.
His throw incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Mike 36.
Darnold from the gun. And it's caught by Herndon. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
We take a win. Mike 36.
Darnold on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Red 80. 36. Line 36. Let's go, dude. Hey, Delta. Watch that.
To the air again, Darnold. And this one complete to Reed. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Reed. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, wahoo! Here we go. Go. Mike 51. Check pass.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Check. Fresno. Let's go. Let's get it.
The drive starts with a run by White. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
57's the mic. Rock 57. Hit it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. New England on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Bravo.
57. Mike, 57.
Yep.
And we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Lee Griffin.
Operating from the gun. Eason. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The throw right sideline here is complete.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. 2 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd.
He's checking. Greystone travel. Snap.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
10-2 saw. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Foxtrot. Shoot.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Reed. He's got the first down and more past midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. Stepping. Darnold, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
We're going to shut you down. Come on, set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Watch the edge.
Let's go.
They keep it on the ground right again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 92 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Second and 9 now. It's complete to Diggs. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
General West.
To throw on third down, Eason. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Pull it high. Get ready.
From the gun, Eason. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw again, Eason. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Red 80. Buzz.
31's the mic.
Stay with your man.
31's the mic.
No gain on this defense. Red 80. Back. Yo, 80.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
We own them.
Check the back.
Red 80. Check 9. X3. 218. Chopper.
On second down now, it's Reed. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reed. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Patriots take over.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Watch twist.
Is it into the field now with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ready, set.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, exit. Let go.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason, and finding the tight end Hooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eason. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Let's go.
Off play action. Eason. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
With the score, Patriots 20, Jets 14.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Defense, set the tone, defense, let's go.
Get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On the ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Run you over.
First down, here's White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And Diggs has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
57.
Hey, echo. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. This one caught by Crowder. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. Hey, Haywood. Look at me, Zipper.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Hey, seam six. Say go.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason rolling to his right. And this one's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Sponge. No.
57.
From the gun on 3rd down. Eason. And it's complete. Hooper. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready. 8, read. Hey, Alpha.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
Get it.
2nd and 6. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
57.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Let's get off. Lead grip.
On the toss, here's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, twisting away. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Reed. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 30. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 59 yards for him on the ground. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll keep it on the ground. Reed. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Reed. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal? And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go,
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Hey, Charlie. Now.
2nd and 4. Airing one out for Crowder. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We want it. Come to my work.
Now a give, right side. It's Reed. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reed, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This from 55 yards out. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This from 55 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Let him know, let him know.
The lady.
Let him know, let him know.
The lady.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Kill.
They'll run on first down. Reed. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, let's go.
I got one.
Check safety.
And to give this time to the tailback. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Take four.
They'll try the left side. It's Reed. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation,
51.
it lingers a little bit longer.
Mike 51.
You don't want it?
Lady.
Pick up the ball.
Out. Man, 80.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check 26.
And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
We're going to set.
Mike 51. Check tight. Check.
Man, 80.
Check hot route. Hot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What's that?
51's the Mike.
Darnold, his first throw in overtime. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got four. We got four down.
Red 80.
Switch. Slam. Check 31. Check 31.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you.